is this? It's the stick. It's called the stick. It's the Chapman stick. Because it's invented by Chapman, who's one of the great players of the stick. And there are quite a few players around the world, stick players. Mine has 12 strings. Some of them have 10 strings. Bass strings. And guitar string. If you're bold enough, you want to play both sides. That's not hard because you play it with a hammer-on technique, as is obvious. In the band Stickmen, I play both sides quite a bit. When I'm playing in King Crimson, more often I'm just sticking to the bass side. Likewise in Peter Gabriel. It's really different with each band. I also like breaking the chord between the top and the bottom. These bass strings are backwards, and they're also in fifths, like a cello. I love that because I'm used to them now, but when the first few years I had it, it started me thinking different ways about bass lines because I've been playing the same old 4 strings for a long time. I tried not to put together the part that works for the instrument, but that works for the song, but still the things that lie easily on this are different. And as for tone, yeah, it's so that's a thing I did, I think, on a Peter Gabriel track. That kind of percussive but powerful part comes easy on the stick. If you want to ease the attack up a little, of course, you can do that with a volume pedal. I didn't bring my pedals today. It's quite easy to make this sound like a cello or actually a violin a little bit on the high notes. The first album I took it on was Peter Gabriel's first record called Peter Gabriel. And I opened the case up and the producer saw it and said, close the case, I don't even want to see that instrument. And in fact, I didn't know Peter before I met him at that session, so there was no talking to him ahead of time. That was the day that I met him in July '76. Interestingly, the same day I met Robert Fripp, who was one of the guitar players on that session. So it was pretty neat date for me. It's remarkable that I'm still making music with both those guys all these years later. When I joined King Crimson in 1981, we made this album called Discipline, and in one of the pieces called Elephant Talk, I played a stick part that I kind of liked, and I said, hey guys, I don't usually do this, but I said, let's start with me. I'll just play this thing, and the thing is, it's very easy if I retune the string. There we go. Yeah, well, what could be more King Crimson than that? and you can play it like that, but I'm a little lazy guy. I thought, well, I can bar the chord if I tune it differently. So that's another thing you could do on this instrument that you really can't do on other instruments, I don't think.